Konnichiwa. Hi guys. My name is Ko. I am a native Japanese vocal cord station singing in Vancouver, Canada. I'm going to be talking about 4 best tips to help you improve your singing in Japanese. Let's get started. Tip number 1. Learn how to read Romaji. To sing in Japanese, you don't actually really need to be able to speak Japanese fluently or read Japanese really well. It really helps, like if you're fluent in Japanese, to understand the meaning of the lyrics or understand the intonation, but it's actually not necessary. Instead of doing that, I'm gonna be teaching you how to read Romaji. That's gonna help you to just read Japanese lyrics with alphabetical letters. Romaji is the romanization of the Japanese written language that helps you to read Japanese with alphabetical letters. However, there are some letters in Romaji that reads differently from English. So let's take a look at those ones. Let's review Japanese 5 basic vowels. This A is read as A, and I is pronounced as I. U is pronounced as U. E is pronounced as E. And O is pronounced as O. Notice those E and O. If you read this I or O, usually like you pronounce as I or O, so it's kind of longer. But in Japanese, instead of saying E or O, we say I and O. Almost all the Japanese syllables are the combination between vowels and consonants. So if you learn how to combine those two, you can nearly speak or sing all the Japanese sounds. Now, instead of me talking about how all those vowel consonants combination, let's take a look at the opening song of Neon Genesis Evangelion. So the first syllable of this song is start with the combination of Z and A. So bring those two together will sound as za, za. So the next syllable is just a single N letter, and this N is pronounced as And this is the only Japanese sound that doesn't have vowel. And that only has consonants, and it stands on its own. Okay, so that's called as and the rest is pretty easy. The next one is Ko, is pronounced as ko. The next one is Ku, and pronounced as ku. And put everything together, and it's gonna sound as zankoku. All right. And if you apply these same rules, then you can just read all the other letters too. Zankoku na tenshi no you ni. Okay, does that make sense? When the two vowels of O and U are combined together, they are often read as O, instead of reading O-U. So that's why the song we looked at, the Zankoku na tenshi no yo ni. So original singer sang as yo ni instead of yo ni. Tip number 2, stressing and sustaining syllables. Unlike English, when you speak Japanese, all the syllables are pronounced equally, and so there's no stressing or sustaining. So for example, when I say thank you in Japanese, I pronounce this as arigato. However, I see or I hear a lot of native English speakers pronounce this as arigato. And this stressed and sustained syllables are often sounds pretty unnatural to the ear of native Japanese speakers. However, unlike speaking, singing involves pitch and melodies, so you are required to stress and sustain some syllables. So now, let's take a look at one of my favorite songs from the movie Your Name. This song is called Sparkle. So if I were to speak this first couple lyrics of Sparkle, then it's gonna sound like まだこの世界は まだこの世界は The duration of each syllable is equal. まだこの世界は However, in singing, it's gonna sound like まだこの世界は So notice まだこの and 世界は on the no and ka were stressed and sustained. So the best way to practice this is practicing with rap. So let's take that Sparkle as an example. Instead of just trying to figure out the stress and sustain by just singing, if you can speak out like rap like this, まだこの世界は僕を飼いならしてたいみたいだ. So if you can like practice this way, it helps you to understand this where to sustain and where you stress, and also it helps you to practice with the correct pronunciations. Tip number 3: master difficult Japanese pronunciations. So there are a couple of Japanese pronunciations that tends to be challenging for native English speakers. La, li, lu, le, lo, Japanese R, and tsu. Now let's talk about this Japanese R today. And for native speakers like us, this Japanese R is the sound-wise and feeling-wise is slightly similar to L, English L. But as this English L, like your tip of the tongue placed at the back of your front teeth, but Japanese R is placing slightly further back here, and snap your tongue like this and go la, la, la. And this sound is like, instead of rolling your tongue like R, so go a little bit more like L and say la, li, lu, le, lo. And I think like this tip will help you to pronounce this Japanese R in the correct way. Then let's take a look at this, the opening song of One Piece to learn how to speak this la. Peace. So the first word of this song is start as Lashinban nante. Very first word is la here. So if you say it in more like a rolled tongue way, then it may sound like Rashinban nante, but it sounds pretty unnatural, right? So la la, so go a little bit more towards like L. Say Lashinban nante. Then I think your R pronunciation will be slightly closer to how we speak in Japanese R. Tip number 4: take voice lessons from native Japanese vocal coach. It can be pretty hard to learn how to sing a totally different language on your own because everyone is coming from a totally different background. So my suggestion for you is take lessons from native Japanese vocal coach. Since this way, they can help you to improve Japanese pronunciations, and at the same time, they can help you to improve your vocal technique to sing better in your own voice. So we are currently offering online voice lessons. So if you're interested in taking lessons and improve your singing in Japanese, please click the link below. Hey, thank you for watching. I hope you liked the video, and if you liked this video, please hit subscribe and like, and because we're going to be creating more videos to help you improve your singing in Japanese. If you have any questions or comments, please leave in the comment section below. I'm excited to see you in the next one.